Hello everybody, my name is Connor and welcome back to Noblasta TCG, where I post my games, learn from my misplays, and count on your feedback to get good. Today, this is technically round 2. Round 1 did not record, unfortunately. I totally must have forgotten. So we are in round 2 and we are 1-0 at this point, and we are playing into Rayleigh, which is a pretty tough matchup for Green Purple Luffy, and we're gonna see why. But before we get too deep into the game, I do want to remind you guys that if you want to support the channel, you can head to thousandnoble.com to grab or commission a playmat. You can join the YouTube membership, or you can even order some sweet gear off of Dueling Guard using my link duelingguard.com/Clover crew. But enough shameless plugging. We see that we play down the stage on our first turn, and my opponent is going to play down Boa, taking his time to pick what he wants to grab, either a red event or a Luffy, I believe. Yeah, I mean, this Rayleigh deck is just so aggressive, and I thought I had a decent matchup into it, but I think I probably did a couple of things wrong, so happy we're going to go over it. He does take one of the zero-cost events. They all look the same, so I can't tell. Trying to think about what I want to do. We're going to go ahead and just play down another stage just to draw some cards. Of course, we have a Sanji and Pudding, but not much else to do here. We're going to swing 7 at lead, and he will take that life, putting us a little bit ahead. Actually, now we're equal on life, and we do have a decent amount of counter in our hand. But the way that I was told to play Green Purple Luffy was take early, get a fat hand, and then, you know, just live late game. So revealing 2 zero-cost events to equip a Dawn to Rayleigh and play out another character. He is flooding the board so fast. I'm gonna end up playing the 2-cost Sanji. Gonna swing 6, and we'll take it, getting another Zoro Juro. That's gonna help us find hopefully more Sanji and Puddings, and that passing turn after that. Now, he's got a really, I mean, the power of the board isn't that scary, but we know he can buff him up. So I do end up using stage here. I think technically I need to do stage. Actually, I don't think I can do stage. Yeah, because he's at 3. No, he's at 4. We're equal. Never mind. I'm not throwing. I think I needed to do stage after I did leader ability, so that is a mistake, and that's something that I'm trying to be more cognizant of. I'm gonna go ahead and swing 6 at lead, and he'll go ahead and take that 2 Dawn up. We are gonna go ahead and pass turn. We do have the, oh, what is that event called? I'll put a picture of it right here. Hopefully I remember to do that. But it will KO 2 rested 4 costs, so I'm hoping to use it this following turn to kind of help me manage board. But if I need to use it, it is kind of an oh shit button, if you will, if this Rayleigh starts swinging super aggressively. I believe another zero-cost event coming down. Gonna scoot my Sanji cat over. Those things are so cute. Gonna equip the Dawn and Surge. I want to say that's observation hockey, because he's observing his deck. Gonna grab a Kid and Killer, and that's honestly terrifying. Kid and Killer is rough. Gonna end up tapping 4 and playing the Mole Pistol to pop the Sanji and Pudding. Really unfortunate for us. I think that Luffy is boosted at this point. Yes, because he has 2 given Dawn. So using Sanji ability, going down in life, just picking the really aggressive play, and honestly, I think into this deck, it's a good choice. I think Sanji's a 7k. Gonna go ahead and Rayleigh ability, revealing 2 of those zero-cost events that all look the same. We all know it's true. To buff Luffy. So I think technically he didn't have the 6,000 power. No, did he? No, that he had the given Dawn. So he swings, and we do take that hit. He swings with the Sanji, and we 2k. He swings lead, and we 2k, and we go ahead. Get to live another turn. Ideally here, we would find another Sanji and Pudding, but I don't think we do, no. And trying to decide. Yeah, that doesn't feel great, but definitely feeling like I need to clear I need to clear some bodies and edit if I want a chance to live. So yeah, we're gonna pop those 2 there. And yeah, just showing him the card because some people just aren't familiar with that card. I don't blame people. It's a weird one. I'm definitely not familiar with it myself. Now I have to decide if I want a leader ability here, and I feel like there is some good to leader ability. It will make me a 6k, which is just a tad harder for Rayleigh to hit. And yeah, but I decided not to. No Gum Gum Giant in hand. Haven't seen a Gum Gum Giant. I think I'm probably gonna play down the Robin. He is gonna 1k, and then yeah, looks like I am gonna go ahead, play down Robin, and pass, hoping that I can survive a bit here this turn because of the fact that we were able to clear 2 of the bodies off his board. If he had rested all 3 bodies, I think we would be in a much better spot because we could have swung into one of them and then, you know, used the event to clear 2, but unfortunately that's not the case. Boa is going to find him another Luffy, which is of course very scary. He's going to go ahead, tap 4 to play that Luffy, and let's see, gonna show me 2 events. That's right, you have to show the 2 events, 2 of the 0 cost events. I really wish they looked different. Gonna play out a Sanji, and boom, just like that, he's got a crazy board again. So really unfortunate, of course, that he had the mole pistol for the 1 Sanji and pudding we found, and it's also really unfortunate that we are just so behind in this match. But I feel like green purple Luffy is usually behind in this match unless Rayleigh gets unlucky, which is why I want to say it's like Rasharon, the 1 cost event, is in this list that I found. It's not, I didn't make this list, okay? I'm not a good deck builder yet, but he is gonna go ahead and swing at 5, I believe, using the Rayleigh ability to buff the boa, and technically I think that's the boa he just played, but he doesn't swing the other boa. So we are gonna go ahead, get a search. Looking at the top 3, I feel like Nami would be the best choice here, but there is a chance I take something else. Maybe I take Luffy and push for game next turn, but he just has a lot of cards in hand still, and we know he has the 0 cost events. So swinging 7 there. I will go ahead and block minus, looking at the top 3. Going to grab the Usohachi. I think maybe we should have grabbed the... Oh no, we can't grab the event. Never mind. Yeah, you know, I don't even think Sanji... I think at this point in the game, Sanji and Pudding wouldn't save us. And we don't have an event. We don't have a Gum Gum Giant. Not seeing our Gum Gum Giants. Pretty crazy. Of course, I feel like this game I've seen a pretty low amount of searchers. We are going to go ahead, 7 Luffy Taro into Zoro Juro. Maybe not the play, but we do grab a Gum Gum Giant there. That is pretty nice. No, I think it is the play. I think now that we have Giant, we could survive this next turn, and we have a good amount of counter in hand too. So I think, yeah, I think that's an okay choice. We're gonna go ahead, restand to Dawn, become a 6k leader. I think we're just gonna go ahead and swing 6. I think we're looking at potentially searching to either find more counter or to find something. I don't really know. I think more counter, looking for a 2k. Not gonna find a 2k, gonna take a 1k. Unfortunately, sending a Sanji and putting to the bottom, but we are just in a position where we just can't. We need to survive this turn to have a chance at, you know, retaliating. But it really, with how aggressive Rayleigh can be, and we know he has a Kitten Killer, we've got potentially 4, potentially 5 swings coming at us. Thankfully, now we are a 6k leader, so that's gonna be a little help. You know, it's gonna be a 1k if he just swings the Sanji instead of a 2k. We do have Giant, so hopefully we can filter out some dead cards. Our only dead card, really, that Zoro Juro. I'm gonna give him the 1k that he knows about there. with the 6 from Sanji. Gonna attach a Dawn to leader. Thinking about maybe swinging 6. Yeah, I think he does go ahead and swing 6 with leader, and I give him a 2k there. That's really all we have. Yeah, okay, yeah, he did rest the leader finally. I was like, did I count out twice for this? Yeah, there's the kid and killer. Going to go ahead, use leader ability, I assume, to buff the boa, get her to 5. 1 Dawn makes 6. Some nice easy math there. And we'll see here. Yep, 6. I'll give her a 2k just to try and survive. I'm gonna go ahead, pop the boa, 2 rested Dawn, I assume, to either Luffy or kid and killer. That is a big swing. I want to say that's like an 8. We do go ahead and take that swing, getting a Nico Robin, I believe. Yep, Nico Robin. And I think he swings a 7 here. I think I should have gum-gummed instead of 0 cost. Like, I'm holding on to that gum-gum, and realistically I should have gum-gummed to dig a little deeper into my deck to see if maybe I could find maybe 6 cost Luffy. But he has 3 Dawn up, so yeah, I think here I end up playing the Zoro Juro in hopes of searching for something, and I don't think that was the correct play. I do find the demonic sword, which I was kind of thinking, like, okay, maybe if I can rest his Dawn, maybe we can go for game. But I think I kind of chickened out of that plan, if I remember correctly. No, I do grab it, because we can leader ability, restand 2, and rest 2 of his Dawn. Yeah, but I mean, we're still in a pretty rough spot at this point. We're dead next turn, so searching with the Zoro, maybe not the best play, but I think now I'm torn between playing the demonic sword and just playing down Nico Robin. Of course, if he has something like a mole pistol, Nico Robin's gonna do us very little. And we're in a position where either we win here or we lose in the clapback. So really bad position to be in. I think a couple of decisions got us there, and I am thinking, yeah, I just end up not playing demonic sword and swinging pretty big, leaving 2 Dawn up. We are gonna swing the 8 with lead, or excuse me, 8 with Zoro Juro. And of course, with the 3 Dawn up, you guys know he's probably got the event. But he does take that one. Another 8 there. Yep, there is the event, minusing everything. And they're gonna give us a Rayleigh event as well. And then swinging 5 into, I want to say we swing into Sanji at this point, but we might swing 5 at lead. And yeah, he is, I'm saying 6 and he's going 5, and I was like, oh, does that minus leaders too? He said it did, so I've never really looked at that ruling. I guess I should, but I trust the guy, so no big deal there. And he did read the card, so I assume he's right. So yeah, we swing 5 into the Sanji. He's gonna end up tapping Dawn there. And we'll go ahead and pass with 2 Dawn up, keeping Sanji alive. Yeah, really kind of sloppy last turn there. I think I don't know if I just swung everything on lead, we could have got there. I did really want to find the demonic aura. I felt like that was a choice, but yeah, so he just swings everything on lead. We're gonna go ahead, Gum Giant, trashing, I think, Robin, to see if we can do it. Yeah, trashing Robin. We'll minus the 2 Dawn off of the Zoro, drawing into another Gum Giant. Doing the best we can with math, but looking at his board and what we have, I don't think we are getting out of it. We're gonna go ahead, Gum Giant one more time. yeah, giving the 2k there. So we do actually get out of that hit, but he just swings the 6 there, and that is that. So yeah, kind of, I think the final turn that I made was pretty poor. And potentially the turn where I played the event to clear both of them, maybe I should have tried to establish a body. But the mole pistol early game, really unfortunate. But yeah, overall, I think I got a little unlucky. I don't feel like I played this terrible, but I definitely feel like I played it kind of poorly. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, hit that like button down below. It helps me out more than you could ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.
すぐに片付けますのでご安心を。おらー、これじゃあキリがねえ。麦わら